early morning, returning to you, the stream. For I am here to begin Dorfing my Romantics. Gray, I am so happy that you have joined the chat in the very understanding posting of White Among Us Gay Sex. A very important thing to make sure you get done in order to have the chat do. It's a mating call in a way. It's a way to make sure that you are, aligned with the chat's zeitgeist for the most part, and general flow and feeling. It's you're dwarfing it. You're dwarfing it, very much so. Mr. Brick, does the Chirpine have any plans to expand shipping to Asia? I am pretty sure we do ship to Asia. Unless you were referring to a 3PL service in which it is much easier to ship to Asia. And in that case, most likely, yes. No, Canadian Goose, you don't get to say that. No, Canadian Goose, no. Also, Little Man, and Kill Me Softly, please. Thank you for the resubs this morning. Welcome back to the stream. It is a lovely 9 a.m. today over on the Pacific side of the West Coast. And, yeah, we're going to be dwarfing our Romantics.
Mind Memes just gifted 50 subs.
What the fuck? Mind Memes. Mind Memes. What the hell, man? It's 9 a.m. He's out here with the early bag. Well, it is 25% off. Gifted half the chat. Suck it. Well, half the chat now. We just started. Never expected the expected. What are you saying? Never expected the expected? What does that mean? He's getting bricked up. He's getting insanely bricked up. Holy hell. Good lord. I'm sorry. It's the morning. I have just woken up. I have a Orchidate team meeting at noon in about 3 hours. So I thought it could be fun if we dwarfed our Romantics early on in the morning and just like did some gaming, you feel? That's at least the main goal. You know, hey, Mr. Brick, I live in the Philippines, and unfortunately it doesn't live in the Philippines? There might be a setting that we have that we might need to change. That could literally be a setting thing. I'll look into that. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me actually open up something on the poopy doopy, the stinky winky. There we go. Okay. Check Philippines shipping. I definitely did not spell the Philippines right. Wait, why are the Philippines spelled with PH but Filipino with F? Because Spain? The longest answer possible, please. Yeah, please, though. It's one of our old colonies. I like how you say one of ours, like it's still, like you're still part of the colonialism that came from it. Ours is a bit of a strong phrase, I'm not gonna lie. Hey Gino, thank you for the White Among Us Gay Sex emotes. And Noral, thank you for the resub. James, my ex is an archaeologist. She was always digging up the past, putting it on display. It was a rocky relation. Goddamn. Her life is in ruin. After I left, that's what she gets for taking me for granted. How do you fit like 6 of these? Good lord. All right, chat. It's time for a new high score. We are going to be dwarfing. We are going to be dwarfing like crazy. All right? You thought you saw a dwarfer before? You have no idea. It's Dorfin time. Bray, can you tell if Chronos and the New Dawn is on your to-do list? It is. So, I mentioned a little bit earlier. So chat, I am going to be gone. I know Bricky is going to travel less soon. It's circumstances outside of my control, in this scenario. But I am going to be, gone for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean basically the entire rest of the month out, in the Midwest. And because of that, I am actually going to be very, oh, what's the phrase I want to use? Is this a, yeah. I'm going to be streaming a lot during that period of time. And so I kind of want to catch up on my, single player games during that period of time. Give me back my subs. No mind memes. I'm going to be streaming still. Okay? I want to catch up on a lot of my single player games while I'm out there. So I wanted to do Chronos the New Dawn, maybe. I'm a little scared, because I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. And then I wanted to do Borderlands 4. I don't know how it's going to run, because I have been told it does not run very well. And you know, that's not good. So that's a bit more of a maybe because of the optimization issues. Chronos is not that scary, honestly. Yeah, but have you ever considered the fact that I'm a pussy? Have you considered that as a possibility? I played Chronos recently. It's definitely good, but it heavily depends on whether the story hits for you or not. Yeah, I was told the story was the best part, and that the gameplay was fine. Like extremely fine. So, we'll see about that one. Sorry, I came. Buh. The skill review is the other way around. Oh, maybe I got mixed up. Was it the gameplay was meh and the story was meh and the gameplay was good? Maybe I got mixed up. Oh, my bad. All right, I got mixed up. My bad. Sorry, I was being stinky. Have you been considered playing any of the Metal Gear games? You know, I have considered playing some more of the Metal Gear games. I think what I kind of want to do is if I do it, I would want to do it as a like kind of like a marathon of sorts. Like I feel like a Metal Gear Solid marathon would be a ton of fun. Cause I'll be honest, I don't remember a thing about Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 3 as a wee lad, but I don't remember squat. And so I most likely would end up, that is so true, Gray. There is a snake and a ladder. But I would most likely be playing Metal Gear Solid 3 like blind, which in my opinion is kind of peak. So I don't know. So I have to see. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 I probably would be less excited about because that game really do be like 90% movie. I'll have to see. It's a fever dream. I love 5. 5 is weird, man. 5 has me in like this weird grip where I feel like 5 actually was a game I played really early on in my YouTube career and actually made videos on. And I remember actually being really emotionally affected by 5. Like, there are certain parts of 5 that are, like, genuinely emotionally distressing. And then, like, I remember not liking 5 also, because I feel like the gameplay is just, like, it's good, but it just takes forever. And there's so much game, and it's so unfinished of a game. Like, it's so unfinished, and it's just, like, I know, it's bizarre. Because it was so clearly not done, but what's there is good. And it's like, it's weird, man. It's weird. 5 is absolute peak and dog shit at the same time. Honestly, that's the kind of statement that feels like very like journalism-y to say, but I actually think you're right. Prime 4 is a release date. Oh shit, when is that? Oh right, Nintendo Direct was today, wasn't it? Anything particularly neat for the masses, or nothing particularly? December 4th? Oh shit. Nintendo does like their close, they don't throw a release date out very willy-nilly. They do like their close release dates. Alright. A lot of paid DLC before games releases. Another 10 years of Three Houses discourse? Oh no. Oh no. What's Three Houses again? Is that Fire Emblem? I am not a Fire Emblem, Andy. It is? Okay. What discourse is happening with Three Houses? What does that mean? A sequel to it is announced? Okay. Least politically charged Fire Emblem discussion. Oh, is it a very political kind of thing? Ring of Water. Kinda. Is it the kind of game where it has really interesting characters that make morally dubious decisions, and therefore you have to constantly argue about if this character is good or not? Exactly? Okay, lovely. Oh, my favorite. I mean, I joke. I say, oh, my favorite, despite the fact that, like, I'm a Warhammer Andy. It kind of is my favorite. I do like that stuff. Your name is Andy? No. No, it is not. My name is indeed not Andy. It's an expression. My name is Brickolas. There's a little, so I've been binge watching like Deadlock hero conversations because they're just really cool and the dialogue is really good. And one of them that I found very enjoyable is Dynamo. You know the meme of the guy standing in front of the mirror and saying, visualizing the man I want to be? For me, that's Dynamo. The meme answer is Lash, but my actual answer is Dynamo. And he has a fun one with Viscous. He's like, I'd love to pick your brain. Viscous has that funny, like, goofy sound where he's like, please don't stab my face. It makes me laugh. I am a Dynamo fan. He is most likely my... I must admit, I haven't played a lot of the characters, the new characters yet, so I haven't, like, tried out Victor or something, for example. But I am definitely a Dynamo simp. He's probably my favorite. The other characters I used to play were Lash and Lady Geist. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm probably pretty Abrams-coded. I don't know why. I think just because big man is normally something I'm pretty cool with. I just played the GOAT. Yeah, okay, so I have played a game with Billy. Billy is like, I hate his personality with a burning passion. He's such a prick, but I think that's intentional. He's supposed to be a prick. And his gameplay loop is really good. His gameplay loop is killer. He's super interesting. He plays very well. I might say he's the GOAT. True, true. Hades 2 is in 2 weeks? Oh shit, I gotta get on Hades 2. Hades was my, 2022? Game of the year. Right in front, barely, from Ghost of Tsushima. Cowards will not commit to a melee character. That's funny. But no, I like Dynamo a lot. I don't know, I just find Dynamo to be a swell guy. He's the kind of person I would want to be when I grow up. He's just like generally agreeable, but also isn't quite scared to get his hands dirty. It's actually rather interesting how often Dynamo like kind of talks with crime. You know, he's like kind of not really a stranger to it. He's very like, this is kind of a means type thing. He's a very interesting guy. He is also very round, yeah. I do like my Dynamo. What's my game of the year? Oh, Expedition 33. By a country mile. I literally made a video just glazing it. Yeah, with like not even a question. Now, I mean, there is a world in which Ghosts of Yotei maybe takes it over. Silent Hill F could end up being very, very good. I don't know. But I would be very shocked. See, I'm not like a, oh, this is so gonna win Game of the Year type thing, because like, we've been fucked up by AAA and stuff like that so often, it feels kind of disingenuous to say a game that isn't out yet is going to be Game of the Year. I see that a lot. Like, it's a little bit weird. It's like, oh, this is gonna be my Game of the Year. Like, brother, it's not out yet. Like, you know, there's a lot of that happens, and it always makes me kind of scratch my head. But if I imagine if there was going to be any competition, it'll probably be from Yotei. I know there's a lot of skongers out there who probably think it's going to get Game of the Year, or at least a nod. And then also Borderlands 4 seems like it's good, but it doesn't look like it's Game of the Year good. And then possibly Silent Hill F, because they're looking not bad. Listen, I never make the hot take that like, damn Konami, I wasn't familiar with your game, kind of thing like that, but I feel like they're doing better than I would have expected lately. '26 is gonna be crazy as hell. Oh, yeah, that's true, Thoughts on if Silksong has a chance? I haven't played it, so I can't really give you an idea. I won't lie. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like a giant Hollow Knight fan. I think Hollow Knight's really good, but like I don't think of it as like some kind of, I don't know. The best part of Hollow Knight for me is the price tag. And the music. The music's pretty good too. Like, I look at Hollow Knight and I'm like, damn, this game is so good for its price point. Like, holy hell, how good of a game for this cheap. But I don't know, like, Hollow Knight's fine. Like, I don't know, I'm just not super into that kind of game. That kind of Metroidvania just doesn't really sit with me. That's fine. I think it's just kind of like a personal taste thing, you know? It's also not Expedition 33, so... Ah. He hates Hollow Knight. He thinks it was dog shit trash. I don't know. It might be good. It might be. I mean, people seem like they say it's good. They just say it's really, really hard, which is, so long as it's fair hard, I guess it's not a big deal, but I don't know if it's fair hard. Sometimes things can be unfair hard. Consort of Mikola. Radon, you know? I don't know. See, the thing is, I can't take anyone's opinions on Hollow Knight seriously right now. Or, sorry, Silksong. Because they've glazed it into eternity before it even existed. So, like, I can't truly take anyone's real opinions. I have to wait a few months before I can actually take a real opinion on that game. Or listen to a real opinion on that game. Radon 2 is peak and I'm tired of pretending it wasn't. That's alright, you can pretend to be wrong. Dog shit ass fight. Dog shit ass fight. Listen, man, even if you liked the combat, I didn't really appreciate the epileptic fit that it gave me. Bricky, you're sounding a little skill issue-y. Yeah, go watch my Lies of P playthrough. I will not be taking any more questions. Yeah. Ray, what if we were two psychers on the Golden Throne on the way to the Golden Throne and we touched hands? Well, I don't know. Are you a Grey Knight? Do you have other motives while you're walking towards the Golden Throne? Is there a decree you're interested in terminating? Didn't you be the final LSP boss with the NPC helper? Yeah, but it was for the narrative, man. Also, because Arlecchino is ridiculous. Guy's insane. Awesome fight. A little bit much, though. Like, just a little visually stimulating. I need your professional opinion. You may not have come to the right place, but I'll provide it to you regardless. What's up? Bricky, what is purple stuff? Grimaces come. The Emperor gets up. Do the Grey Knights make it in the throne room at all? Absolutely not. Like most likely not. Probably not. I don't know why they wrote it like that. It doesn't. Bore. The thing that's here's the thing, right? Like, which way, Western male? this makes sense, or this doesn't make sense because of insert 45 million reasons, or this doesn't make any sense because, or sorry, this does make sense because the Imperium is fucking stupid. Like, the thing is though, like, if anyone is going to end up knowing about what to do involving Big E, it's gonna be the Golden Boys. So the idea that there even has to be a paper that says you gotta deal with the Golden Boys makes no fucking sense. Like, why would there even be a statement like that? Bricky, as someone who still understands basically nothing about the 40k universe, how would I find happiness if I was in the 40k universe? Being rich. So it's a lot like real life. If anyone's having a lot of fun, it's the aristocracy. Being an orc, yeah, being an orc. Being a rogue trader too, yeah, but so those are cop-out answers. They're correct answers, but they're cop-out answers. If you want the actual answer, you just need to be really rich. A very big part of Warhammer lore that was generally undiscussed until the lovely Rogue Trader game was the aristocracy. And the political governing and the planetary governing, where if you are unaware, a lot of people who are really rich are the ones who make the rules and do the laws, and because they're really rich, they get to basically shit on everybody else all the time. But if someone doesn't own an air fryer, how is this game? It's fantastic. How much is this game on Steam? Because it actually rips. It's 60% off right now. It is $5.50. It is $5.50, and I already have 22 hours in it, as of like a few days. It's gonna be crazy to you. I actually play this game sometimes when I'm on meetings. Because it's almost like, maybe I'm not neurotypical. It's honestly like a fidget almost. It doesn't require too much brain, and I can still have a full conversation and chat about all kinds of things while playing the game. This is second monitor, first monitor game. Second monitor mentally, first monitor physically game. Or as an Australian, is this stream worth ruining my sleep schedule? What time is it in Oz? $2 a.m.? Then no, it is not. Apologies. It is not currently worth ruining your sleep schedule. What the fuck are you talking? Oh my god, what is that name? Also, CLM, I just saw Dumb's video. Congrats on winning the League of Legends trivia despite not playing for 7 years, Unk. Wait, did I win? Wait, I did the best? You would have won if you counted? Wait, what do you mean if I counted? Like if I had counted the points or something? You won by 1 point, but oh, you don't, oh. Oh, because I wasn't part of the competition. Because I wasn't a league player. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. That's so funny, man. You can't take it out of the man. You know? No matter what I do, you can't take it out of the man. What the hell is going on in this game? Please explain. All right, so this game is called Dorf Romantik. Okay, probably German. Basically, it's a hexagonal-based little builder thing. On the bottom right-hand side, you have the tiles. These are, I have 18 tiles left in my stack. If I run out of them, I lose. In order to get more tiles, I need to complete these little things, which add certain fields that are attached to other things that are attached to other things. And when I do, I get 5 more tiles. I also get more tiles if every single tile matches up correctly. Notice how it's red here, but then white there, white good, red bad. And therefore, if you place them there and they're all matching, I get a perfect, which gives me 1 more tile. Basically, you want to try to do a puzzle matching type thing until you run out of tiles. That's the goal. So notice how this has 5 trees. If I place this here, I will complete. Got 5 more tiles. Bam. That one has a failure point there, but it's fine because I wanted to just get that thing completed. Actually, I probably could get a better one than that in the future. See, there's a perfect. Oh, what's up, Vio? Well, if you ran out of brain cells? Ooh. The brain cells gambit is a tougher one, definitely. I'm not 100% sure the course of action required for that one. However, I am of the stern belief that it is possible, and you can still find a way to win. Asking for me, understandable. Hey, Majestic Spoon, thanks for the resub. I should probably put that little alert box like down here or something. I'm gonna redo that one. Oops, I just clicked on Magic Spoon's profile. Sorry, buddy. That's pretty good. That's a good spot. Oh, there's a lot of porn on this profile. Don't forget to save and quit this time. Scalpula, I will stab you in the face. In Minecraft. In real life. Oh my god. There are so many Major League Bullies. Crayon. Sorry, that's a stim that's ruined my life on multiple occasions. 2x Pimpy. Running a deal on this. Baby G. Oh, there's a demon somewhere in my brain, and I can't handle it. Release the folder, Bricky? The Sona folder? Bro, I released that years ago. I gave you all that long time ago. You sound like Spampton when I do that. I hate to say who, but I don't know who Spampton is. That being said, if they're a nice person, then I'll say based. Deltarune character? Oh. I have not played Deltarune. I had my experience streaming Undertale, and it was one of the worst streams of all time. So I'm not gonna probably play Deltarune. Listen, I'm sure the guy makes great games, but in my experiences, they've been difficult. Really, why? Think about it. I streamed Undertale to chat who are very, very zealous about their video game. But yeah, a bunch of sack beaters. Why does that sound like Joe Swanson? Sack beater. I can't do a Joe. I wonder if DK can do a Joe. I feel like he could do a pretty good Joe Swanson. I don't know. The man has his impressions on lock. Hey, Bricky, I didn't know you streamed. I don't know how, but yeah. That I do. I certainly do the streaming. I find it to be in very, at times enjoyable and at times less so. Depending on many opportunities. He hates chat. Right now, it's enjoyable. Hey, Hydra, what's up? Speculations, the next Primark release? The Connor Russ. Probably the Connor Russ. I think Vulcan might be an option out there as well. There's too many hints to all of them, so I really don't know. Also, I don't know how much I care. I don't know how much... The Primarks are just kind of like, eh. They were a mistake. I mean, Big E's words. I think. We're gonna start needing to be very careful about our Dorfin Romantiks. Though I have found that if I wave an Omegaverse test seductively into the wind, we end up being able to handle it more. We end up doing better in our game. Where to place this? Better that way. Back in the day, the one I was looking forward to was the return of the Phoenix Lords. But, like, are they there? That's about it. I mean... I'm glad that you are excited for the return of the Phoenix Lords. You may be the only one, though. If you incite the Omegaverse will claim you. I mean, I did take the test. I'm pretty okay with my results as well, so I'm not feeling particularly upset about it. Yo, New Trazen is very true, though. The fact that they decided not to give us a new Trazen when they gave us a new Orokin is a shocking choice. Maybe the time it takes to make all those models is just so long that they were like, yeah, we'll make a new Trazen, and we didn't, and then they didn't realize the Infinite the Divine would pop off so hard and people would like it so much. So, could be. I feel like I'm playing life a little bit close to the edge right now. I'm running out of tiles, and I'm trying to be smart about my placement, but I'm also running out of tiles. As soon as I state the Omegaverse, look what happens. We might be Dorfin on it a little bit, yeah. I don't like this one, but I'm gonna have to do it. $25 plus. Me when I'm trying to rent a car. Might be a joke too American for some of you people in the chat to understand. Actually, no. Do you still have to be 25 before you can rent a car? For a lot of the companies? I don't know if that's still the case. Yeah, Europeans don't have cars. So true. They have the only form of transport worse than a car. The Deutsche Bahn. I was like, this is gonna be a +2 by only a couple of German people in the chat. I know it's still better than most public transits in all honesty. But you know, I know a decent amount about the jokes about how it runs late all the time, so I occasionally need to, you know, hit you with a little bit of like a hello fellow kids. And then I'll hit you with a big rock. It's so funny you're speaking of Deutsche Bahn while playing a German indie game. That's true, that's true. Out here, Dorfin my Romantiks. With the bonds. Deutsche Bahn is having a strong call the Bondulans. Nah. See, this is the small bit that I kind of use in order to relate to the masses that I don't understand. Like whenever I meet someone from Australia, I'll almost always I don't know why. I think it's because I'm a total fake fuck and I'm a massive Gemini. But you know, whenever I meet someone from Australia, I'll normally slip into occasional random Aussie slang, like I'm not here to fuck spiders, and happy days. And I'll just like randomly do that for no reason. And like, I don't know, it just kind of hits every so often. And And I feel like when it comes to various like British and European stuff, it has a somewhat similar feeling. Do I do that in Canada? I mean, I just say sorry more often. Especially when it's not my fault. As an Aussie, who the fuck says happy days? I don't know, some dude from Sydney. Some dude from Sydney that I know. That's it. Are you talking about taking a walk on the beach with thongs? I don't know. I don't understand that one, but I'm a bit of a thonger. A bit of a thronger, what might I even say? He's pulling his throng out? The Throngler. Gotham's newest villain, the Throngler. That was good. That was a good +2, man. +2. That one got me good. I hate having to do this, but I'm gonna have to place that there. Oh shit, I'm only down to one fucking tile. When the hell that happened? I wasn't paying attention. Oh man. Poor Hammer guys just sent me a message saying that apparently the data slate was updated for 40K too early. It was supposed to be on the 17th because it says app list FAQ errata current from September 17th. So it may have been updated too soon. I've been told that there might be a Necron. Nope, no Necron one here. What about Guard? Nope. Somebody's fired. How are my Death Guard boys doing? Well, the Death Guard boys are most like just recently caught a huge nerf because they were insanely overpowered. So Silent King lost ignore modifiers. Really? Sorry, chat. I don't mean to derail your fun shenanigans, but unit composition, Silent King 420 abilities. Didn't he already have that? Triarch abilities. He looks no different on my side. SOB's got a great buff. Makes sense. Any info from it? Question mark. Well, normally I would normally wait and film something like this with yeah, somebody's fired. With the Poor Hammer guys, but oh, whatever happened on the app is gone now. It got removed. Gotcha. Need to find a really good spot to place this, or else I'm gonna just lose. I could place this here, but it's not great. It's fine. Let's put it there. Screw it. Bricky, look at Discord. Okay. What part? Oh. I got added. There we go. as told on stream, Storm of Retribution. Each monolith unit makes a ranged attack, reroll a hit roll of 1, and reroll a wound roll of 1. If such attack targets enemy unit, those destroy 1 more. Add 1 to the hit roll and add 1 to the wound roll as well. They did the thing. They did the thing where, yes, thank you. Oh my god, that is directly an ask from me. Not saying they did it because of me, but like, it's, oh goodness. Oh. No, chat. If you might remember, it was like, there was something related to, it was like, oh, if this unit, like rerolls +1 to hit, +1 to wound, whatever. Oh, if it also did the thing, instead add 1 to hit, add 1 to wounds. But because of that, it made it so that like it was actually a redundant buff for some things like flamers and shit for the retributors, and so they made it not redundant, which is great. Love that. Very happy about that. Okay, we're back on the whole no stuff left thing. Never mind, that was worth it. That was needed. I'm back to Kumj. Can this train save me? No, that train's gonna kill me. Ooh. Yeah, yes. Sorry, I got excited. Ooh, this should be an easy send. Hey, Soggy Bread Man, thank you for the resub. Appreciate it very much. Sorry about your bread. I'm sorry it's so soggy, but like, you know, locking in is important. Try again. No, I meant. I want to press the undo button. The undo button, because trying again is undoing. Because you try again, you undo the, it's, you. It was fine. We were losing anyway, I guess. Whatever. It's fine. It's acceptable. I accept it. I accept it. I accept. The serenity now. The serenity now. The serenity now. The serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now, Jerry. Serenity now. God damn it. I fucking dwarfed it. Is this supposed to be a relaxing game? Aren't you supposed to be a nice chatter? All of chat being like, no. That's what I was expecting, honestly. All of chat saying, no. No. Aurelia, it is 9:52 in the morning over here. You're supposed to be on my side. We're supposed to stick together, god damn it. We're supposed to, us streamers are supposed to stick together. What the hell is this? The fucking spider track? I think you need more caffeine. I'm making my way through it. Hey, Eden Biblo the Clanker, thank you for the 3-month resub. And Little Mustard Puddle, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Oh god, no! I didn't have metal pipe ready. Why did you add Clanker to that? I don't know. I just wanted to be. I just felt like saying a slur. Not, but I didn't want to say a real one, so I wanted to say a fake one. I love the chat that says question mark, that's crazy. And then I sniff crack daily saying, nodders, we all feel that way sometimes. Like, agreeing with me. Ooh. Ooh. You see, I'm starting to understand the importance of having, like, games like this where you can just talk to chat, because you do get some pretty funny interactions. I blocked the fucking chat. I will never lose again. And then you know, then you play like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia opening song theme, right? And then yeah, exactly. Raising my staff. Bray, I'm gonna do a gotcha. Can you bless my pulls so they may please the Emperor? You're cringe. And you should stop playing gotcha games. Die. May your pulls be shit. May your pulls be shit so that you will escape from the hell that is your gotcha. May you get the ironic feeling that I got after grinding for days to get a special sword in WoW many years ago, and then sitting down, looking at myself and saying, what am I doing with my life? I just spent multiple days playing a video game. Why the fuck am I, this serves no purpose for me. And then quitting WoW and never looking back until I looked back and played Warlords of Draenor. Also a mistake. The irony. Maybe you should have been out there Dorfin your Romantiks, you know? Maybe if you were more Dorf-pilled, you would, get better pulls. Ugh. Dude, Gray, that's an insane response. I love that one. Didn't ask, having fun, plus playing, plus I'm literally doing spins on the swing set. Insane, insane comeback. Absolutely immaculate comeback. This is me if you even care. Picture of Isopod. Just got here, what are you trying to accomplish? You know the episode of Spongebob where he's like, you used me for land development? That's kind of what we're doing here. Shit Bob in a pool of sponge. Easily one of the funniest things Jabroni Mike has ever showed me. That is true. Jabroni Mike is a shit connoisseur. That is very true. He do know how to make the poopy joke. Right as I said that, a cow mooed. Me, moos, cow, moos back. We are friends. Huh. 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 I'm villager posting. Huh. 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 Then you gotta start Squidward posting, but and you have like the nose going back and forth type thing. But guys, just recently watched the is it out? Oh, the Captain Paul Bricky video is out. Sick. I didn't know it was out. Huh. The Paul Hammer podcast. It's pretty good. So we are kind of like doing, we're teching into Waluigi a little bit. That is true. There was a slight Waluigi tech in that one. Out here straight wallin'. And by wallin' I mean my my Ouija's. Squidward was talking mad shit until he saw how much sheer square footage was in SpongeBob's house. That is true. I mean, SpongeBob do be having a den on a fry cook's salary. I'm starting to think Mr. Krabs is only as cheap as he is because he overpays his employees. He's like, fuck, man, I gotta make these books work. Then again, I do imagine rent is pretty cheap in the Bikini Atoll, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Drew? Straight up Dorfin it. Straight up Dorfin it. And by it, I mean my, my Romantiks. Well, I mean, well, Mr. Krabs is clearly committing tax evasion. Have you seen his mattress? Thing is, though, is I'm no narc, so... Excuse me. Sorry. Me $1 millionth. Now get out. Bricky, what is that suspicious recording device shaped outline under your shirt? My microphone? Are you referring to my microphone? Is that what you were referring to? Yeah. The Sennheiser GotY 9000? Is that what you're referring to? Tell us something your mom doesn't know. +2, great reference. Love that video. Wanted to hit you with the snoring dad sound effect. Oh. 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 Herm. Forget I don't want your old mic anymore. You're good, actually. I mean, but I was using this with the new mic, you know? Like, this is the new mic. So when you think about it, I don't want to risk it. All right, that's fair. Why are we clipping that? Chat's out here clipping my GotY 9000. What the hell? That was an intimate moment for me. You're just gonna spread that shit on the internet? Yes. Oh, what an excellent fit. Me when I see a man with good clothes. Oh. How the hell do I have so many more tiles in this round than I do the last round? I have no idea what I have been doing better that has caused this. Besides some kind of ephemeral playing better situation. But I bet that's not the only thing you spread on the internet? Yeah, like my ass cheeks. For a special show costing 25 coins that your mom bought after she went to college. To get an education. W Goats Omega Wall at this point is a diabolical choice of emotes. It is a very good one, though. We don't have frog wide. Oh, fuck, you're right. We gotta fix that up. We gotta fix that immediately. We gotta fix that immediately. Immediately. Slips. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you know I didn't need to provide you instructions on the matter. I mean, we do still have, well, yeah, of course we still have Burt Knuckle. I can never get rid of Burt Knuckle, man. Burt Knuckle was just, that's a classic. That's a piece of history right there. Oh, did we get frog wide? Excellent. I can't see it yet because it probably hasn't loaded. But I believe it. Frog wide is a very important emote. What is this? Oh, hey, Wolvar, thanks for the resub. What's this guy doing dwarfing at this time of the day? Dude, you can dwarf at any point of the day, okay? I can dwarf in the morning, I can dwarf at night. I can dwarf if I want to. I can dwarf your friends behind. Because your friends don't dwarf. And if they don't dwarf, then they're no friends of mine. Hey, Brick, loving all the collabs. I don't know if you've addressed it. Any updates on the big 40K project coming on? Working on it. It's the scripting aspect of it that's taking quite a while. Less so the filming. I mean, it's probably going to take quite a bit before we fully get it realized. It might be like a December release, honestly. It is quite the endeavor. December this year, calm down. This is asshole. I think most people now don't even know the song you just referenced. It's the times we live in. Yeah, that's true. I guess, I don't know. The times we live in is like... I don't know. Who up, Dorfin? They bottom text. You're bottom texting your dwarf, eh? That's alright. I'm not too worried about it, truthfully. This is the problem with the internet, is that you know, you're just constantly going to have people who are straight up not gonna know what the fuck you're talking about, Jesse, because they're just younger than you are. Straight Dorfin it. We're sucking dick. We're sucking dick at Dorf Romantik. Yaw. Oh, wow. Apparently, chat, the Drukari Codex is being leaked page by page right now. Dude, I don't know who they got over at Games Workshop that they need a new fucking plumber. Man. Dude, they are fucked up. You would think that you would actually be able to reduce leaks if you did everything you could in-house. Actually, wait, do they do the codexes in-house? They probably don't. They probably get that from China. Because it's like books and shit. They probably get that from China. One of the printing houses definitely has a leak because of the fucking Nightbringer, but... Oof. Yeah, only the models are made here in Britain. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry, you said made in Britain. I thought you said made here in Britain, and I was like, Greg's! Gonna start yelling at you and things. You Greg's lover. Yeah, I saw that they made the new Starbirds game. Though it's in early access, and I wasn't really like, I don't know. I was kind of feeling like playing something that I already had played before. I was doing the. Never mind. I was gonna say something a bit uncouth. I was gonna say something possibly a bit it's not that unsavory, but maybe it was a little. No, no. Right in front of my Dorf Bricky. All right, listen, 5 gifted subs and I'll say it. It's really not that big of a deal. But I have to do the memes. The slur tax. No, I never said it was a slur. That was never said that. The slur tax. My childs are watching. Childs or children?
John Hollick 88.
Oh shit, okay, I actually didn't expect to get one. I was gonna say, I was gonna pull a woman moment, and instead of trying something new, watch my comfort thing that I love to watch over and over and over again for the 12th time. Which is a little uncouth, but I stand by it. Bricky, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you down. The woke mob is out for me again. Thank you, Aurelia. I was gonna say, like, I think I would have the backing of the women in chat on that phrase. But like with a sort of like, all right, listen, fine, Bricky, but also fuck you. See, for me, it was a thing that I often dealt with like it's a problem, Jesus Christ, that I often noticed with my mom. Whenever she was feeling sad or something, like she was not like a, oh, go see new movie. She actually is now, but she was very much a much bigger fan of like, all right, time to rewatch like Pride and Prejudice for the 1000th time. And let me tell you, she would cry every single time. Sorry, what? A noise interrupted me from my yearly watching of Gilmore Girls. That's so fucking based, though. That's so fucking based. You don't dare start with Pride and Prejudice. The claws come out if you do. Hey, I haven't seen it. All right. I haven't seen it. Therefore, I can speak not of it. The OG Star Wars trilogy is mine for some reason. I would actually say it's I see. Here's the thing. I wouldn't say that having like a comfort rewatch is particularly like a gendered thing. I just think I noticed it a lot more with girls than guys. They're like, if it's time for like movie night, I noticed more often the dude might be like, there's this new thing coming out. It's about two men talking about their feelings in the mafia for 4.5 hours, directed by Scorsese. And then for a lot of gals, it's, oh, let's rewatch Labyrinth with David Bowie for the 47th time. So I don't think it's necessarily I don't think it's fully a gendered thing, but I have noticed it more often. It's a very niche pick, Bricky. I mean, it's just The Irishman. It's true, I like the predictability and sometimes get the same feelings. That's true, that's fair. I can stand by that. I don't consider this observation to be a negative one, I just consider it to be an observation. The first 3 Michael Bay Transformers movies are mine, that I can sit and comfort watch. So, like, a small part of me wants to berate you for that take, because I think those movies are hot dog. Well, the first one's okay. But, like, if I could ever describe what a second monitor movie would be, that would probably be the one. Like, if you had to put in front of me the definition of second monitor movie, that probably is what I would call it. And honestly, there's nothing really wrong with that. Except for the fact that I think the movies suck. Or you could also argue the same for guys in games as FIFA, Madden, and COD, or how they recycle content for comfort picks. Oh, I would totally say that. Especially a fucking Madden game. Especially a Madden game. That is 1000% a dude's comfort pick. 1000%. The first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean are for me. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. That's pretty good. Honestly, I actually vibe with the Call of Duty one a lot. I think it's actually the reason why I still sometimes play COD. This is such a strange thing for me, I guess. But sometimes when I find myself with a free day, and I don't want to spend it on the computer, because whenever I'm on the computer, it kind of forces me to try to work, which I think is unhealthy. Because my work is right there, and therefore I could just do a little bit of work, you know, and I think it's bad for the brain. And so normally for me, I will actually sit down. I'll go to my couch and I'll sit down and I'll turn on the Xbox or something. Like I'll turn on a console, because it doesn't really give me the same option. Like, don't get me wrong, my phone's still with me, but like, you know, you take your wins where you can. And then I'll actually load up like Kino der Toten, or I will load up it's crazy. I'll load up like Infinite Warfare, because on Xbox there are still people playing Infinite Warfare, the multiplayer. And so I'll just like load that shit up. Oh, Infinite Warfare's campaign is good, but I'm actually an Andy who actually enjoys the multiplayer. I find the multiplayer to be surprisingly enjoyable, and I always feel strange whenever I play it. I'm like, oh yeah, I actually like this a lot. Bricky, you have made me an IW convert. The sesh setting was great. I mean, Shoddy, you know, games with friends, right, will always be fun. But I will say that was a really, really good time. Especially because we had all the stuff already unlocked. So. Dr. Butters, I feel that. I'm not as big of a CE Andy. Probably because it was a little before my time, and also because the backtracking in the second half of CE is really rough. But for me, it's just playing, like I was playing it yesterday. I went on the Master Chief Collection, and I loaded up Halo 3 Big Team Battle. And they threw me on 2-flag sand trap. And you know what they did? They drove both of the elephants into each other, and the game ended instantly. And I sat back there. I wish I had like a cigar, because I've been classic. Like it was such a perfect sequence of events. Okay, chat. Okay, chat, I don't know what this says about me. But I kind of want to get a pipe and smoke a pipe. Like a pipe. Not because of anything to do with looks, but because I'm curious about what a non-tobacco like what that kind of like the notes and the hints and the general taste and stuff is like. Yeah, you're old? Okay, I guess, but like, you know. What about a cigar? Does a cigar have tobacco? Next step is a carved wooden cane. Yeah, I would totally do that, yeah. Depends on the wood as well, right? Well, that's kind of the point, yeah. Like the wood and stuff like that. And like the kind of various things that are inside of the pipe, and like the woods chosen for it, for like the general flavors involving there. Like I don't know. Like it seems kind of fun. It seems like it'd be a fun thing to try out and like test out different kinds of woods and like the aromas that they would kind of bring out and stuff, you know? I don't know. I watched a video about this old man with like a big hall full of books, and he was smoking a pipe, and he was like talking about the various different kinds of hints and notes of the pipe, and I was like, damn, I feel like a pipe's got some kind of neat stuff in there. Maybe I should try a pipe. And maybe I'll get really into pipes for about like 3 months, and then I will put them all away and then stop caring about pipes. Because that's how hyperfixations work. Bricky is getting Tolkienized. Yeah, I'm a Tolkien white male. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, if I don't get +2s for that one, I would have been fucking furious. I would have stood on ceremony here and just started screaming at you all. You have no taste in jokes. But he also hates those movies? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was wrong. I watched Lord of the Rings when I was very young and was like, meh, I don't like this that much. This is boring. And then my sister was the same way. And then my sister, like a year ago, was like, Bricky, I think we were wrong. I think we were just in the weird mindset, and our mom doesn't like Lord of the Rings. I think we need to, you gotta rewatch it, because I just rewatched it and they were peak. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I was just in the wrong headspace as a child. Is she still banned? Nah, she's unbanned. That's growth. Grows up like Lord of the Rings. True growth. I have been known to be a grower of crops. Me when I get pantsed, and I'm a grower, so I just start furiously masturbating so nobody thinks my dick is small. Oh, I love the ability to say whatever I want on the internet. Yeah, a bit of a rapscallion. Hey, Bricky, have you played with the new LOV Codex? Nope. And if so, do you like the new army roll? Don't know. I haven't played it. And think we should go about Judgment Tokens. Well, I think they should stick with the new army rule no matter what, because Judgment Tokens sucked. They were a very uninteresting mechanic, and they should not have been in the position that they were. And any mechanic that requires your models to die, that is entirely related to your damage output is, I think, a bad mechanic. Sisters get away with it because miracle dice are not just a damage mechanic, they're a whole other resource, and they don't just get dice when they die. Voton don't get judgment tokens from that either, but like losing a whole unit is a lot. And also Voton are more elite than sisters, normally. Yeah, I feel like yield points are a more flavorful thing. I don't like the name though, like yield points. It's kind of a strange name, but I still think they are better. A lot of big housing developments here. My ass out here looking like Lennar. It appears that after the full Drukari Codex leak, it appears that Brad from the Warhammer podcast is posting an image of a gif of Rich Evans drinking a large amount of booze. And so he is currently malding very badly. My assumption is the Codex is not good. All the resin is gone? No shit. All the wait. There's a lot of that Codex in resin. Oh no. So resin. So okay, Games Workshop has their new miniatures in plastic. It is substantially better than resin in literally every single way. Before they were in plastic, they were in resin. Most of the very, very old miniatures are resin miniatures because they're so old. Lately, Games Workshop has been removing most things that were made out of resin due to the fact that they were so old. However, unfortunately, Drukari, the army, does not have a shitload of units that are not in resin because of the army being relatively, like, middle-aged. Therefore, they most likely removed a large amount of the army straight up from the game. Which you would say that there, well, in that case, there probably should be a refresh in 11th. But it is kind of crazy for us to be saying things like that because, like, imagine, I don't know, just imagine being like, yeah, that really sucks, but they'll probably get a refresh in 11th. Like, that's in, like, years. Like, the time scale of a Games Workshop release is in years. Possibly next year, sure, but we have no confirmation. And if it is next year, that's the start of 11th. We don't know when they might get a refresh. Space Wolf fans out here being like, oh, me, the Space Wolf fan, not actually, but like you, me being you, getting every single one of your miniatures from resin refreshed except for like one. Why would they render an entire army unplayable? Fantastic question. I don't know the answer. Normally it's because they're planning on stopping production of all resin miniatures and stop selling them. They also are very, very anti-3D printing to a detriment. And so, even if they did, because you would normally say, well, if they do stop that, then people can just 3D print them. But, you also shouldn't rely on your fan base to 3D print your models, because that gets them scared. They want you to only buy the plastic ones that are currently available and the new ones that are plastic and not buy the old ones, I'm sure. Because here's the thing, right? Them removing all of the resin is, at the end of the day, a fine choice when you have stuff to replace it. But they don't, so it's fucked. I mean, hell, even, hell, fuck, even when, what's it called? Not Battletech. No, I saw Battletech in the chat and I started thinking about that. Even when Custodes, like, got their new codex, they basically, what is it? They kept all of the shitty Forge World stuff they normally get rid of because they were such a small line. And they needed it. Meanwhile, Drukari, also with not a big line, don't get to keep any of it? It seems really redundant and stupid. Oh no, Burkles, is Vex Pimp Skiff resin? Is it gone? Oh, Vex Pimp Skiff has been gone for years. That was gone in like 8th edition, bro. That was gone like a decade ago. We're way past the Pimp Skiff. Vex hasn't been in the game for like 3 editions. That one we've gotten over. Sorry. Asdrubal Vect. Real shithead, that guy. I'm gonna ask Brad. Rumor on the street is that they removed all the resin. Is this true? what does that remove in total? Question mark. What's the new army rule? Power from pain. Pain token at the start of your command phase. Each time an enemy unit is destroyed. Each time an enemy unit fails a battle shock test. Okay. All Drukari units have a pain ability. Tag with the word pain. Pain abilities only apply to a unit while it's empowered. If your army faction Drukari... Oh, so you spend them on individual units. I actually think that's sicker. Actually, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. So each unit has a specific token related to getting the pain. I actually like that. That's better. That's a better idea than just full rerolls to hit, because that forces you to be better with certain units than others. I'm actually okay with that. That's flavorful. Yeah, that's flavorful. I like that. You can no longer build 2K of Coven units. The combat patrol they just made is Coven units, and they removed our only Termi equivalent unit. Which units are these? Oof, bad timing. That's unfortunate. Grotesques are gone? What? That's not even a resin unit, is it? Wasn't that one plastic? Was it? No, it was resin. Oh, it was full resin? Oh, shit. They actually look pretty good. My bad. Wait, grotesques, though? I expected, like Court of the Archon and all the weird, fucking gribbly dudes. Are you shitting me? Court of the Archon... Urian Rackhearth? Okay, so Court of the Archon, Beastmasters, and Beasts was what didn't surprise me. That did not surprise me. Urian and Grotesques is insane. That is insane. Urian is like a major character. What do you, I mean, so is Vect, I guess, but like, what do you mean? Yeah, Bricky gasping at 40k leaks while I Dorf my Romantik. We lost one of the 3 kits that make up Covens and my all-time favorite unit to play in Drukari, says Brad. Yeah, Grotesques are sick. Grotesques are sick. I am genuinely shocked. That's wild. That's wild. I'm pretty sure Brad has 18 Grotesques. Dude, this is probably the worst edition Drukari has had of all time. I don't think they have ever had a worse edition in Warhammer history than this. Like I think actually like this is worse than Admech. At least Admech got like they didn't lose that many units. They just got 1 unit. Holy. Hello, Bricky. I just finished a game that might be interested in. It's called 08-hour mystery game called The Pain's Creek Killings. It's a bit like Soma and OW. Maybe you will like it. Have a nice day. The Pain's Creek Killings, huh? The Pain's Creek Killings. Very positive. Release date 2017. It's a good game, but you need a notepad for it. Ah, okay. It's one of those games where you actually need to do like real detective work. Gotcha. I might be into that. I mean, I liked when Blueprints did it, but I do know that, like, you know, gaming is meant for the relaxation, and games like that can be probably like a real case frustrating. So I might be interested in it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to provide any promises. I spent the entire edition literally saying, at least I'm not Drukari. Dude, I can't believe this. Losing grotesques is insane. Well, I'll be... Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be... Dude, what an awful scenario there. I will say the pain token thing is cool though, and I hate to give them any credit after doing that, but the pain token thing is neat. Like what is this? Like, so you get a pain token and that token is utilized to give a buff. So like, yeah, like Lady Malice, Archon of the Poison Tongue, pain. In your shooting phase or fight phase, when you select this model's unit to shoot or fight, you can spend 1 pain token to empower it. If you do, gain lethal or sustained for the models in that unit. Like, it's a lot more interesting than just reroll hits. Will it be enough to make them playable? So the army might be playable. Like Drukari might currently, after this codex, be the most powerful army in the entire game. It does not matter because holy shit, them losing that range really sucks. I haven't seen all the rules, and I also don't know the points costs. So, I can't tell you. I also am not a Drukari player, so, like, if I did tell you, it'd mostly be speculation and probably not, like, a very good concept. And I'd rather not... I'd rather leave the Drukari stuff to the Drukari experts. We'll get Scary on the horn and see what he has to say. Waiter, another 30 points to the Void Raven Bomber. Are you unit legends or are they gone? I mean, they're legends, but they're gone. Like, here, how do I say this? Oh, wait, real quick. Hello, Brickstifer. I want to proudly announce that I lost the 2K game with my Night Lords, as is canon. Are you proud? Unlike Kurz, I will say that I am proud of you, son. Here's the thing, chat. Okay, so it's a very difficult scenario, and I think there's a weird mixture to go about this. If you're playing with your friends, Legends rules are always something that I think you should be allowed to consider. You own the model, you have the stuff, playing with Legends rules is totally fine. However, there is a phenomena that arrives where, because it's not technically legal in a setting, it makes you feel almost like, oh, this game doesn't really matter much because it's just pretend. And now, don't get me wrong, it's all pretend. It's a fucking model soldier game. But because you know it's not like technical or accurate or whatever, it makes you feel like disenfranchised to running Legends models. And so I think you're more than welcome to just use the Legends stuff, absolutely. But I can understand why people don't want to. And a lot of people will say, well, this is the effect and the problem with making a more sanitized, sterilized version of Warhammer. And while I do agree with that to an extent, there is a different issue with that, which is more like when a game becomes more easy to pick up and play, that means that you're going to be playing with a lot more strangers. And when you play with a lot more strangers, it's normally not the best option to end up going around and making a bunch of random fake rules and stuff. Because you're playing with strangers, you all want to be on the same page and stuff, you know, it makes things a little bit easier. And it's the one downside to having a game become a little bit more streamlined like that is, well, now people will only end up playing the streamlined version. Which for a lot of people is a good thing, and for a lot of people, who want to be a bit more narrative and funny and fluffy, is a bad thing. And it becomes this weird mixture. Because like I don't play with Legends units because I generally want to like build a fun list that I like and enjoy utilizing the current suite of rules that we have at our disposal. And so, yeah, it's a bit of a weird kind of thing. It's a hard thing to describe. People will say, oh, the like competitive community has like ruined casual games of Warhammer, and I wouldn't say that's the case at all. I think it's the simple fact that when you have a base system for everyone to use, everyone will use it, and therefore it becomes the main system that everyone will also talk about. And because everyone will only play that system and everyone always talks about that system, it's the only system that YouTube content will ever talk about because it's the main system. And when it's the only coverage on YouTube, coverage that isn't that system will generally not be around anymore, and then people will only play that system. It's a bit of a catch-22, and I don't think anyone is really at fault. I think it's just kind of the natural order of things when a game advances in this method. Brickolator, I am listening to the Distractable podcast, and Markiplier impressively said that he only reads 40k books, so when are you going to invite him into Adric and force him into the light? Listen, man, I think we can occasionally have some pretty big creators on, but I don't really think we're gonna be able to pull a Markiplier. Getting Charlie on the podcast was a fluke. Why not? He's pretty chill. Yeah, but like, I don't know if I don't think my email is gonna reach the guy, you know? You're dealing with YouTube royalty. Miss all the shots you don't take. I know. Hey, listen, chat. We have a very special guest on the Monday, or I guess next week, so Wednesday episode of Adric, okay? So just, you know, just give it some time. I mean, the guest is not as big as like Charlie or anything, but like, it's still a good guest. Normal or VTuber? Normal. Not a content creator, kind of. Yeah, normal, somewhat. Yeah, of course it's not going to be Henry Cavill. Come on now. I am not a Cavill glazer like everyone else is. He's just another dude who likes Warhammer. There's a lot of those. Like, I get it. He's like celebrity man, but like, it's fine, dude. You don't gotta go crazy about it. I think some people go a little crazy about it. Like he's you know, like But he reloaded his arms in that trailer. Reloaded his arms in that trailer. In that trailer, it's a movie, man. It's out. In that trailer. The movie came out. Yeah, I agree. Some people glaze him in a really weird and very off-putting way. And like, I am happy that I have someone with some pull to help get things made in the Warhammer world. That is good. I am happy about it. But I do think people get a little weird about it. In fact, I think people get a lot weird about it. Often. Hey, Rising Stag, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only hot guy that collects Warhammer. That's fucking funny as fuck. That's such a good... That's such a... Great hit there, Scapula. That one hit. That one hit well. That was funny. That was a funny one. Yeah, that one hit well. I like that one a lot. OMG, Bricky, I can't believe you have your Dorf on display like that. I know. I've been getting a little crazy out there lately with my Dorfin. Who needs to go to a gym when the only Dorfins I need are right here? Tough crowd. Oh, there it is. Balanced status slate arrives a little bit early. There's the link. All right. Let's just All right, listen, I want to keep Dorfin my Romantics right now. I want to keep Dorfin my Romantics, but I'm going to save the game. Save. We saved it. We saved it. Oh, I'm just going to listen, I'm just going to open it up. I'm just going to be funny data slate. Funny data slate early. Yippee. And we're just gonna swap to the just chatting here. Let's just open it up. Let's just open it up. All right. Here we go. All right, let's see what all the fuss is about. All right, core update rules and commentary. That's probably the big one. All right, it got oh, sorry for the flashbang. It got released a little early, I suppose, and because of that, people are like, oh boy, oh dear, what's going on? Nova Kiss, thank you for the tier 1 sub. All right, let's see what we got here. Any core rules commentary that needs to be known? If there is one, we will see it in red. Green are old changes. Thank you again for keeping that going. When resolving a unit's attack with multiple damage character... Oh, sorry, I should probably zoom this in for you all, because you probably can't see shit. Much better. When resolving a unit's attack with multiple damage characteristics, each with devastating wounds, are the mortal wounds at the end of the unit's attacks inflicted in the same order in which they were initially sequenced? Yes, okay. Small use case there to help out people just to figure things out. Okay, let's see what we got. Red, not looking, no red, no red, no red, no red, no red, no red. Still looking for red text. Those don't count. Those aren't the red texts we're looking for. Anything else left into the core rules? What the hell is that? Good lord. All right, no. Core rules, just that. All right, balanced data slate. The big boy. Let's see what we got here, all right? Anything red? Okay, so we'll zoom out maybe a little bit. There's a little bit, maybe we're a little bit too zoomed in. Okay, so they did do that thing that I asked them to do in the last one, which is the add 1 to the hit roll and add 1 to the wound roll as well, because this it was instead of, which was annoying because then it made things worse for stuff like flamers and the like. This is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think Retribuers are pretty mediocre, but if you fire this whole unit at something that killed another unit, you have 4 multi-meltas that are hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, wounding on most likely 4s, rerolling 1s. This might hurt. 4s or 3s maybe. Flamers might actually hit kind of hard too. It depends on the flamers though, but I don't know. 4. It's Minotaurum Flamers, so they're +1 AP already. So it's, or +1 strength, so it's like strength 6. 4 Flamers, strength 6, +1 to wound, +1 AP, reroll 1s to wounds, not +1 AP. All right. Custodes, no changes. Oh, wait, was that, it's just sisters. Yeah, Custodes, no changes. Admech changes. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay. Call. In your command phase, select one of the abilities in the Canto Goes Down Messiah section until the start of your next command phase. I'm going to assume this maybe said battle line or battle round before, because they normally do this with battle round related stuff, and that might have been part of the reason for it. At the start of your command phase, select 1 unit from your opponent's army until the start of your next command phase. Each time the enemy is your machine vengeance. Each time a model in a friendly Adeptus Mechanicus unit makes an attack that targets your machine vengeance, you can re-roll the hit roll Huh. Okay. So, also, hey, T-Was, thanks for the Prime sub. So you basically get just pick a person and then murder for call. So call just, it's oaths. It's oaths for call. Yeah, it's oaths for call. All right, that's fine, I guess. Mantra discipline ability, add one to the OC of models in your unit, and you should take it. That's good. Adding to OC is great because it lets you flip up objectives, especially because it's command phase. So, you know, that makes it very, very useful. Shroud Psalm, you know, I probably should change this to Warhammer instead of just chatting. Might be a little bit easier. There we go. Shroud Psalm, that unit has the stealth ability. What was it before? Was it cover? It was cover, right? Okay, stealth is a flat, substantially better bonus than cover. You can get cover really easily. Hey, Bricky, I'm trying to quit smoking and think about this whole toothpick thing. How did you get into it? Oh, buddy of mine, the co-founder, the CEO, he has a lot of anxiety, fidget, stuff like that, so it helped him a lot when he was working. Okay, so cover. Change the solar atomizer weapon profile to melt a 3 attacks. That's actually pretty good. Holy hell. Wait, it's 3 shots within 9-inch range, strength 14, AP4, D6 plus 3 damage. That actually hits. That actually slams. Holy crap. That's a lot of shots. Wow. Okay, call. Okay, call. Holy hell. Dune Crawler. The Eradication Beamer is better. It's, oh my god. Daedalus Missile, wait, Eradication Beamer has Blast, Sustain hits 1, 3d3 shots with Sustain with Blast 10-3-3. Mother of God. Okay, hold on. I want to see what the points increases in nerfs are. Okay, so wait, real quick, sisters. Thurga went down. Yes. Retribuers went down. Yes. Southsea went. Yes. Yes. Imagifier went down. Okay, this is great. This is great stuff. This is all good. This is all very good. I actually kind of like Thurga. I think she has a spot in some units. I think she actually might be kind of good in a Sacrosanct Blob. Very good, very good. Okay. Okay, Custodians, they didn't get any changes, but Custodian Guard went down again. Prosecutors went down for big. Shield Captain went down. Land Raider went down. Vigilators went down. Guard went down again? 40 points a model for 5 for Custodian Guard? Damn. Dude, Retributor's got the buffs and the points drops. This actually might be kind of decent. They might be all right. Land Raider doesn't matter. Kind of funny. Shield Captain went down is great. Prosecutors going down is great. Vigilators going down is great. These are just like for the big squad, so who cares? I mean, nobody runs 9 or 10 models of this. Nobody does this. But if you did because you wanted to have fun, then awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, Mechanicus. Okay, call went up 40 points. Okay. That's a lot. Sorry, hold on. 40 points. Is a lot. I mean, you are giving him Oaths of Moment. Like, you did just give him Oaths of Moment, so it might be okay. Like, I think it's fine, but damn, 40 points. Bellstari went up, and that's it. Okay, we gotta look at the Bellstari. All right, so the Dune Crawler getting this gun is crazy. I love that. And this is all the same. Iron Strider Bellstari, ranged weapons. They gave them twin-linked on a 2-shot sustained hits 1 Cognis Las Cannon. They gave them twin-linked. Okay, that makes sense why they went up. That makes a lot of sense why they went up. Okay. That's gonna hurt a lot, especially with Oaths. That's gonna hurt. Infiltrators got one more attack on their power weapon. And the Taser Goat got a pip of AP. Yippee! I'm pretty sure there were 3 attacks before, right? So this is just, it just hits a little bit harder. Twin Link lets you reroll wounds. Taser Goat getting an AP is nice. One is actually genuinely decent. And then Infiltrators getting 4 attacks is cool. Transonic Razor and Cord Claw for the Rust Stalkers is now damage 2, precision, and 3 attacks. Oh, okay, okay. It's a little bit extra stuff. Huh. Okay, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, it's not always the coolest thing to now make it so that your entire army requires you to take call. But it is kind of cool that call is at least good. Until the start of the next command phase, and then the various abilities and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't love the fact that he is required, but like, all right. Eldar. Literally nothing. Did they get any points changes? Corsairs went up and went down. That makes sense. They were really cheap for the 5-mans. Dude, Azerman went down. Good, they over-nerfed him. The Avatar of Cain went down 20. Ooh. I like that. Wraithblades went down 10, which is cool. I feel like that's good for Spirit Council or whatever it's called. Dire Avengers went down. That's good because they were too expensive because of Azerman. And Swooping Hawks went up 20. I'm assuming because Baharoth. Because the big 10-man fly up, do a shitload of mortal wound bomb, and then shoot everything that dies, and everything just dies. They were 17 points a model, that's actually kind of cheap. I didn't realize they were that. Yeah, the Hawk Brick was a bit nasty. Maybe they weren't Baharoth. I do like Wraithblades going down, though. I think Spirit Conclave is a really cool detachment, and having Wraithblades going down is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. This seems fair. I don't know if they need it. I fought a couple of Eldar players recently, and I feel like Aspect Host and stuff is genuinely pretty solid. But, you know, there were just some kind of weird stuff here and there, and I think this is fine. Even if you don't need Baharoth, I mean, 10 Hawks were pretty scary. I had to deal with them in a pretty tough manner, so this seems fine. Nothing on the second half. Guard, holy. Okay, hold on. Guard. Okay, no changes to Guard in terms of rules. Okay, all the Baneblade chassis went down 30 points. This looked a little better than I thought it was going to be, but the Baneblades are what went down. Okay, Gaunt's Ghost going down is fantastic. I love my ghosts. I run them in every single guard list. They're incredible. The Rogel Dorns going down is completely acceptable. Or sorry, up is totally acceptable. The Rogel Dorns were insane. They were genuinely insane units. They were very, very good. Min squad of Kree combat engineers going down 10 is also good. People kind of stopped using them because of the 3-up click button. Leontis went down 20. That's also good. I never saw Leontis. Once again, why is Lord Marshal Dreer 100 points? How many times do we have to keep Lord Marshal Dreer at 100 points? He is not worth it. He has never been worth it. This makes me upset. What does Dreer do? He gives his melee horse unit dev, I think, and he comes back on a 2-up. That's it. Like, nothing. You will run those horses. No, you will not run those horses and like it. That's the problem. Let me double check what Dreer does. Lord Marshal Dreer. Because Death Riders have like a saber and some claws and stuff. Lord Marshal Dreer, what does he do? Give on the charge, when he makes a charge, the models have dev wounds. And also when he dies, he comes back alive on a 2-up. I gotta run like a 10-man unit of Death Riders to see what the hell's going on. Leontis going down is good though. I mean, all the Stormlords going down and Shadow Swords going down are pretty good. Actually, this is pretty fine. There are some things that I still think should go down, like the Valkyrie, for example. Because the Valkyrie sucks. But, like, the Death Strike, you know? The Death Strike should obviously be going down. The Primaris Psyker should also be going down. Those should be going down, but I guess I'll take it. The Leman Russ Commander also needed to go down. Even for 40 more points, the Rogel Dorn is substantially better. I think the Leman Russ Commander needed to go down by 10 points to get a bit of a disparity between the two of them. Oh, well, that's some stuff. What else? Blood Angels. Oh, Sanguinary Guard buff? Sanguinary Guard buff. Wait, did Sangard not hit on 3s before? Black Templars, no changes whatsoever. Blood Angels, ooh, they went up. They didn't go up a ton, though. I mean, especially... I mean, the Spears now have 4 attacks and hit on 2s. The Spears are kind of ripping. Yeah, Templars just had their codex. That's why they didn't get changed. Templars just had their codex. Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't know how good Blood Angels are currently. All right. Demons. Seductive Gambit. You can reroll the hit roll and you can reroll a wound roll of 1. That's a buff, right? It used to be reroll a hit roll of 1 and a wound roll of 1. Now it is reroll the hit roll and a wound roll of 1. If I am unmistaken. How did the demons change? The Keepers went down 20. Fiends went down 15 and 30. This seems like an apology change. Because they over nerfed Slanesh in the past. So I believe it makes sense. They over nerfed Slanesh and they are bringing it back a little bit, which seems like what happened. Okay, that's fine then. What else? Chaos Knights, Malefic, Surge Detachment Rule. Change Unnatural Fortitude to when this unit is selected as the target of the attack until the end of the phase, select one of the following. It has a 5-up invul save. Models in this unit have a Feel No Pain 6-up in ability. What the hell did Malefic Surge do before? Because this sounds like a Chaos Knight. Oh, they used to get both. Oh my God. They did? Yeah, that's a nerf. Well, because here's the thing, right? Because in shooting, Knights already have a 5-up invul save. And so you would just pick the Feel No Pain. In melee, they did not get an invul save. So in this case, in melee, there's generally a choice between 5-up invul or Feel No Pain. Normally, you'll probably pick the invul, but if you are getting hit by like AP1 or AP0, then you'll pick the Feel No Pain. Or I guess even AP2. I guess someone gets AP3. So, less on that one. Claim for the Dark God stratagem when start of your command phase. Okay. And then Abominant. For each enemy unit within 9 inches of one or more models with this ability. Damn. I was a big fan of the triple Abominant, like 3 up, 3 up, 3 up, 3 up, 3 up. It was pretty stupid. It was pretty stupid, but I do understand why they changed it. I get why they changed it. All right. Chaos Knights. Okay, so is this the new points? So these are the ones, this is post emergency patch, right? Because they got an emergency patch. Okay. So that's that. All right. I mean, I don't know enough about Chaos Knights. All I know is that they were very, very good, and I don't know if the emergency patch was enough, but realizing now that they got both of these abilities, that is pretty insane. So I'm glad they changed that. Okay. This doesn't seem too big of a deal. All right. Okay. Dark Gods. I failed my Dark Pact. Never mind. Land Raider went down 20. Abaddon went down 10. Venom Crawler went down 10. Dark Commune went up 10. That's fine. I actually, okay. I don't know. I'll take it. They are trying to make Land Raiders better. I won't lie though, chat. I mean, even though the Land Raider is not the greatest unit in the world, 220 points for a T12 2-up save, like 16 wound brick that has like move and disembark and charge with 4 las cannons on it that can be Dark Pact. I mean, you can Nurglify your Land Raider, you know, and then give it the 18-inch obfuscation, and then also get sustained 5-ups on the las cannons. I also like I like Land Raiders. I like Land Raiders a lot. They're big bricks, and I find that funny. If it's a Demon Engine, if you give it the Demon Engine keyword in the Soulforge War Pack, maybe. As someone who likes 40K for the lore and to play the tabletop, I'm amazed at the niche knowledge and the sheer amount of bullshit you have to understand to play the game. Honestly, playing Warhammer is not as hard as you think it is. It's a knowledge check and only a knowledge check. The actual formations of the game are easy. Once you learn the metrics on how to, like the sequencing, like hit, wound, damage, remove, you've figured out like 90% of the game. The problem is that you just don't know what you're looking at. That's the problem. But okay, Chaos Space Marines. Dark Angels. Lion. Hello, Lion. At the start of your command phase, like 2 Primark of the first Legion abilities. Oh, the Land Speeder Vengeance also got an increase in its damage. Wait, wait. It got 2 damage on its Plasma Storm Battery, normal, and then 3 damage on its Hazardous. Okay, hold on. What are the points? Dark Shroud went down 10. Lion didn't change. The Lion didn't change. Ooh, he might be good. He might be good now. Ooh. Because his 3 abilities are reroll 1s to hidden wound and melee as an aura. Uppy Downy in your command phase, which is very good because you get to see your cards. And 4-up Feel No Pain in an aura against mortals. He might finally be good. He might finally be good. Finally. Because now he can hit really hard and he can be defensive. He might finally be good. Honestly, I don't think you'll default to uppy downy and rerolls. I think you will reroll and feel no pain unless you get an uppy downy. Because unless you get a rule that requires uppy downy. Like if I pull out cards and I'm like, storm hostile and no prisoners. Like, all right, I don't really need uppy downy, you know? And so I'll probably pick feel no pain and damage. But then if I do need uppy downy, then I will. You're taking the rerolls no matter what, though. Unless the opponent is like K-Suns, in which you're like, I gotta get the feel no pain. All right, Death Guard. Death Guard got an emergency patch. Very shocked to see no data slate change, though. Maybe they think the emergency points patch is enough. I don't know. I haven't fought Death Guard since the emergency points patch. I don't know. I fought Death Guard recently. I was playing as GSC, and I did win, but I was playing Host of Ascension, which I get a feeling might get nerfed. We'll find out when I scroll a little farther. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what's up with Death Guard, because it could be, I don't know. I don't know. It's too soon to know. Death Watch, nothing. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to be going to the narrative event in Atlanta, Georgia this year. And I was going to build up an entire Death Guard army for that event. Not Death Guard, Death Watch. And I was going, and because I was like, damn, I think Death Watch is actually way better than people give them credit for if you're good at the game. This has fully convinced me. The Watch Master going down 10, the Talon Strike 15, the Indomitor down 20? The Indomitor down 20. That's nuts. Like, Death Watch Veterans down 10, Fortis. I mean, I don't know, man. This seems good. This seems, like, really good. We'll see how it turns out. Also, Lamau, Corvus Blackstar does not get nerfed, or does not get changed. Hilarious. Drukari, Chronos down 15. Drukari just does not matter. It does not matter. We're getting it soon. Emperor's Children, an army I do own and play. Flawless Blades, Bliss Blade, 4 times. Yes! 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 Bliss Blades, 4 attacks! Yeah! Let's go! That's huge! Fulgrim, added this ability. Each time this model moves, makes a normal advance or fallback if it can move over sections of terrain that are 4 inches or less in height. That's fine. That's pretty cool. It makes them maneuver easier, which is fine. Okay, you have no idea how important this extra attack on the Bliss Blades are for the Flawless Blades. You have no idea. Please tell me they also got points drops. Oh. Okay. Land Raider went down 20. That's fine. Whatever. Actually might be usable in this army because of the one where the disembarkations detachment. Keeper and Seekers went down. That kind of seems like it goes along with the other stuff. Fulgrim down 25. I love that. Cacophonous up 10 totally makes sense. The Cacophonous is really good. Maybe would have still liked maybe like a 5-point drop on the Flawless Blades or something. Also, Demon Prince with wings is still very pricey. But Fulgrim, honestly, I don't know if Fulgrim is good. I don't think he's good. Fulgrim might be worth taking. I have no idea. He's a cool guy. He's funny. And he can go up and over stuff now. I don't know. I don't care. Flawless Blades got an extra attack. Let's go. Huge pog. Does that make Emperor Children good? Probably not, but like a huge pog. Okay, Gene Stealer Cults. I'm expecting nerfs. Aberrants are 4 resurgent points for 5 models. That's a buff. I think they used to be 5 points. Okay. Biosanctioned Brood Surge. Target. Select one of those cool ambush markers. Effect. You can set up a cool ambush marker anywhere on the battlefield that's 9 or more inches away horizontally from enemy units. Okay. Okay, Host of Ascension. Oh, here we go. Host of Ascension. Primed and ready 2 CP. Ah, okay. Okay. Primed and ready is the stratagem for Host of Ascension that gives you 5-up crits. And it's the most powerful stratagem in there because you drop down and you give lethal, sustained 5-up crits, 4 rerolls to hit on a unit. I brought down a squad of 20 Neophytes with a Primus and an enhancement, and I one-shot Mortarion. You use the stratagem for that. So yeah, I think that's okay. I don't love the fact that it is 2 CP because it basically does kill the strat. Like straight up kill the strat. And I don't like that, but it was a really powerful ability. Return to the Shadows, end of your opponent's fight phase. Okay, this is also acceptable. So Return to the Shadows. Return to the Shadows was one of the most toxic stratagems in the whole game. Basically, you shoot my infantry unit. When you are done shooting at it with your unit, I immediately go up into reserves. Like, oh, I'm just going to fire a heavy stubber at your 20-man neophyte unit. All right, 3 shots. I killed 2 models. Cool. Lift. They're gone now. Absolutely extremely toxic stratagem. This is much better. End of your opponent's fight phase. They get to have their whole shooting phase now. That is a very understandable nerf. That stratagem was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Along Shadowed Trails, like what called by okay, this seems like it's like a little bit more of a like you get to move cult ambush markers around kind of thing. What were these before? I don't know if the Warhammer app has updated yet. Let me check to see what they were before. Codex, Biosanctic Brood Surge, Stratagems, Evasive Vanguard. Gotcha. So the target is now a cult ambush marker as opposed to a unit that is in cult ambush. Right. The Downtrodden Rise. The end of your reinforcement step of your opponent's movement phase. Until the end of the phase, you can set up your unit on the battlefield without using a cult ambush marker. When you do, set up your unit anywhere that's more than 6 inches horizontally from enemy units. 6 inches? Ew. The Downtrodden Rise is on Xenocreed, right? Yeah. Xenocreed. Oh, they also removed the restriction. It's a 2 CP strat, which is not good, but it was only Acolyte Hybrids, Metamorphs, and Neophytes. So they removed the restriction. Interesting. Fascinating. What else do we got here? Cult Demagogue, Primus. While this model is leading a unit, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. That is a massive nerf. Okay, that's the double whammy. Combined with the primed and ready stratagem going to 2 CP, that's a double whammy. That's a double nerf. Are they going to hit them with a points nerf as well? Because if so, then I think Host of Ascension might be dead. Not quite. Okay, so they nerfed the Ridge Runner, which was also a Host of Ascension strategy. You would place it with a mortar, and the mortar would give you +1 AP on the target. So that was a whole thing. Abominant went down. Metamorphs went down. Primus did go down. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I think Host of Ascension is really hurting right now, like badly hurting. But they might not be dead. They might not be dead. But you definitely need a different strat. People might move to Mining Laser Ridge Runner instead of singular mortars. Actually, come to think of it, with the reduction of the Abominant points, there might be actually a real world where Brood Surge or Aberrant Spam might be pretty good. There might be a world where Aberrant Spam might be pretty good, yeah. Or maybe even, yeah, especially with with Pure Strain Gene Stealers going down as well. Maybe Biosanctic might happen. Okay. Grey Knights, no changes. Are they just came out, right? So, okay, so the Land Raiders went down. Christ! Father, Son, Land Raider Redeemer, points drops. Everyone, sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. Land Raider Redeemer, points drop. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Run in circles. Scream. Chaos. Be afraid. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think Grey Knights, their codex just came out, so there's nothing to go on. We don't know yet. Agents, no changes. They just don't care. They just don't care. The only things that changed were the Death Watch changes that they already changed earlier. They just don't care. They're like, agents is not a real army. Stop it. We are going to completely ignore you forever until you realize agents are not a real army. They just don't give a flying fuck. Good Lord. Okay. Okay, Imp Knights. This is big. Bold Gallantry Attachment. Each time a unit from your a Knight's unit from your army advances until the end of the turn, ranged weapons equipped by. Okay, that's better. I don't think it'll fix it. I don't think it'll fix the Valor Strike. So the Valor Strike used to be re-roll advances and get assault, which was insane. This is better. They still might be too good. One Imperial Knights army from you has not been selected to fight this phase. Not been selected to move this phase, and then one that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Okay, a lot of red in that. How's the points? Okay. I have no idea what to make of this. I'm seeing points drops, but they also got an emergency patch. Points are the same as the emergency patch. Okay, so this is still the emergency patch. So, okay, here's what I think is happening. They are going on they are going off the codex points or something. And this is the emergency patch, which is off of the codex points. So, like, they started off with weird points. Codex is here, and we're here now. I think. Maybe. I think. So, again... Imperial Knights were looking like they were going to be the best army in the entire game, and this appears to be them. I don't know. It's too soon. And it's the worst feeling of all time to say that, but it's too soon. I don't know. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. It's too soon. It's too soon to know. Voton, they just got their codex. There's no changes here. Voton just got their codex. No changes. We move on. Necrons. All right. Okay. Silent King. Change to Relentless March Aura. While a friendly Necrons unit is within 6 inches of this unit's Xeric model, add 2 to the move characteristic of models in that unit. Bringer of Unity ability changed. Was that the leadership ability that has been changed? The Silent King abilities. Bringer of Unity. No, that was the Ignore Mods. So they changed Ignore Mods. and gave him +2 move. Do we think that's I gotta be honest, everyone. My brain says this is technically a nerf, but it might actually be a buff. Because ignore modifiers is, against the right enemy units, very, 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 very good. Minus to damage, like half damage ignoring, -1 to wound, -1 to hit. Ignoring all of that is very good. But I feel like swapping to reroll 1s to hit and wound is like not that big of a downgrade. It's a perfectly fine thing to still use. And this lets you move faster in the beginning. In like turn 1, this lets you stage better. And so I actually think this might be better because you will use this in the first turn to stage better because Necrons are slow. He will end up moving 10 inches now. And then you just swap to reroll 1s to hit and wound and shoot. Also, 8-inch move Catan. I don't know. It makes him worse into like the mirror match, so to speak. Like it makes him worse into killing something like a Catan or like a half damage anything. But I think it makes him better in the staging section. So I don't know. Maybe it's technically a nerf, but not not really. What do we got for their points? Okay, well the Silent King went down 20 points, so I changed my mind. It's a buff. It's a buff. And then also Track Praetorians went down. I actually love Track Praetorians. I really like that model. I think they're really sick. And I've been wanting them to go down forever. And I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy about this. I like Track Praetorians. I've always been a fan. Huge news for the one guy playing Obation's Phalanx. Okay, yeah. This seems like a buff. This seems like a buff. I'm okay with this. Necron's winning again. Okay, Orcs. So Orcs have been languishing, and I mean languishing in the bottom for a while now. Let's see what we got here. Nothing on this side. In the middle, data sheets, boys, bodyguards. Change to, if this unit has a starting strength of 20, you can attach up to 2 leader units to this instead of 1, but only if one of those is a war boss unit. Okay. Battle Wagon. The Gazco Throckum model takes the space of 4 models. Oh! Instead of what, like, what was it, like 18? Or something? He can actually ride in a car now. Well, he can ride in a battle wagon, I suppose. He can actually move. Death Dread. Each time this model ends a charge move, select one. Wait, piston-driven brutality. That's a unit. Wait, wasn't the old Death Dread? Wasn't the old Death Dread like if you had 2 melee weapons, you got to get an extra attack or something? Now it's a charge mortals. It was a battle shock ability? Oh, it's a battle shock ability. Now it's mortals? That's substantially better. I'm looking up orcs on Wahapedia because I don't have the orc codex because the army making of this entire company is terrible. Okay. Yeah, they must take a battle shock test, and now it's charge mortals. This is substantially better. Like, this is substantially better. Also, the 6 being D3+3 is insane. That is substantially better. Hunter, rig, kill rig, replace vehicle word with the monster keyword. Oh, okay, sure, why not? I bet that probably synergizes with a few strats or something, I'm sure. Maybe does like orc squig stuff say monsters perchance? Like snake bites? I don't know. I'm sure, I imagine this synergizes. Also, saw blades +1 AP. Let's go, woo, yippee. Gaz, no change. Leader section changed to this unit. Oh, Gaz can be attached to boys and knobs now. Oh, yippee. What do knobs do? I always forget. Knobs have the, while a war boss is leading a, oh, it gives them -1 to be wounded if they have +1 toughness. With gas? Ooh, okay. Okay. Also, knobs kind of hit sometimes. Okay. Killicans. Change this shoot power trip each time the small salute to shoot minus or suffers 1d3 mortal wounds. Was it originally d6 or was it 1? It was d6 mortal wounds. Okay, that's much better. Killicans have 5 wounds each, so having it be d3 is substantially better. Dude, I think Mech Boys Stonks might be up. Commandos. At the start of the declare battle formation step, it can be split into 2 units containing 5 models. That is massive. Oh my god. Orcs with really good infiltrators now? That's insane. Because commandos are 120 points. They might be cheaper now. Oh, that is so good. And they have stealth, 2 oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Mech guns. Change to before selecting targets for 1 or more models equipped with this weapon. Roll 1d6 to determine which profile models equipped with this weapon will make its attacks. I'm assuming... Wait, patrol squad section? Wait. Is commandos not what I thought it was? Did I get that wrong? Do they not normally have this? Or is this only for combat patrol? Oh, add new patrol squad section. Got it. Gotcha. My bad. Okay. What's up with mech guns? Was it like the entire unit would get the same ability and now it's model based? Before selecting targets for this weapon, roll abilities to determine which of its profiles to make attacks with, comparing the results to the numbers shown on the left. 1 or more models. Oh, I think it's just a clarification. It seems like it's clarification and it goes model by model. No, it's just I think it's just clarification, yeah. Unless I'm wrong on that one. Okay. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. War Bikers down, War Boss and Mega Armor down, Ludas, Big Ludas down because they nerf Big Daka. Mega Knobs down, Big Mech with Shock Attack Gun because Big Daka down, Beast Boss on Squigosaur down, Snickrot down, Mozrog down, Flash gets down. I like that. That's a lot of green. I don't know if it makes them good, but it's a lot of green. All right. Space Marines. All right. We're going to be here for about an hour. Here we go. No changes? Oh, no changes. Okay. Actual changes now. Land Raider Redeemer, wee woo, down. Land Raider down. 6-man Aggressors down. I like that. I'm cool with that. Also, hey, Call Cthulhu, links for the resub. Gladiator Valiant down. Ballistus up. Big Squad of Blade Guard up. Assault Intercessors up. It's fine. With jump packs up, I mean. Redemptor down. Cool. Gilliman up. Yeah, he's pretty good. And that's it. Wow, what a nothing burger. What a nothing burger. Holy hell. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Redeemer down, very scary, but besides that is nothing. Okay, well, I don't. I mean, this might mean I'm glad the Redemptor is down. That's cool, and the Valiant, I guess. But I don't know, man. Why is Devastator's not a little bit more down? Why is like other things? I don't know. I really don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea. Very underwhelming. I am extremely whelmed at most. Space Wolves, no changes. Space Wolves themselves, Ragnar, Thundercav, Bloodclaws, and Arjak all went up. I don't know. I fought Space Wolves a few times. They felt pretty good when I fought them. So this seems probably in line. I know Thundercav were pretty darn good, and I know Ragnar kind of slammed. So like this, I don't know. I don't remember. The person I fought didn't really take many of these models though. They mainly took like head takers and Logan. Mr. Grimmy himself. It seems okay. I mean, this seems about right, honestly. I don't think this is surprising. Tau. The Riptide weapon buff. The Riptide weapon buff. Strength 9 and Strength 10 on the Ion Accelerator. Ooh. Once again, the Riptide is the good unit. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Broadsides down 10 a model. Farsight down 10. Crisis Suits down 10. Firesight team, whatever, down 10. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay, never mind. I was just like, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand Tau. I don't want to say much about Tau because I don't quite understand Tau in the way that I thought I would understand Tau. I see them sometimes win, sometimes lose, and I never understand it. So I'm just going to let it be. Thousand Suns. Oh, okay. So I did fight many Thousand Suns, and they whooped my ass. To do so, select one model from your army. Okay. Not yet attempted this ritualist turn, and select one ritual no model from your army has attempted to manifest this turn. Then take a psychic test for a model by following the sequence below. Attempted to manifest. Start your shooting phase, select one enemy that's visually second model to the end of the phase. I wanted to hit roll. Okay. That's a pretty huge nerf. Because you have to win. You have to make it. What do their nerf points look like? That's a lot of red. Of course the robots go down. Of course the robots go down. That's a lot of red. Okay. I'm not... Okay, that's a... Wow, 30 points. So, Zangor Enlightened with Fate Craster Great Bows is like the most toxic unit I have ever fought in my entire life. I hate that unit with a burning passion. However, 30 seems like a bit much. 30 seems like a little bit much. That's a lot of red, dude. So, okay, can I... Okay, quick question. What is the knock-on effect about only being able to attempt to manifest? What is the knock... Like, because obviously if you fail it, you can test it with somebody else. But wouldn't this lean you to try to push yourself a bit more and possibly take mortal wounds more often? I'm trying to think about what the knock-on effect is. You can't test with somebody else? No, I got that part, but like, isn't it a little too strong to be able to just keep testing until you finally get it? Because you don't really get that many mortal, you don't really get hurt with those mortals that often. This instead wants to force you to push yourself. Which I think is a good thing. Like, I don't think it's that unfair. You fail so often with T-Suns, it's not reliable at all. Really? I feel like they get it every time. Because then you just push it with the third die. Like, now hold on. Do they fail? Or do they just not get the super bonus? Because I don't think I've ever seen someone like actually fail. I normally just see that they don't get the super bonus when they push it, that is. I've almost never seen someone fail very much. They normally just don't get the super bonus. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna withhold judgment because my mind says this seems fair. My mind says this is a nerf, but it's a fair nerf. Because whenever I fought K-Suns, I feel like they just never failed. Now, with that being said, if anything's going to kill K-Suns, I think it's the Sea of Red. I'd like to see how they play, but this is a lot of red. That's a lot of red. And it's not small red. I mean, 15, 30, you know, like. They got hit with the double bop. They got hit with the double bop. So, I guess we'll see. Tyrannids. Any Tyrannids? Tyrannids. Absolutely nothing on Tyrannids. How about points? Gene Stealer's full squad went down. Turvagon went down 15. Moloch went down 10. Nerolictor went down 10. That is a complete nothing burger. This is nothing. This is we'll give him a couple points drops, whatever, man. Who cares? This whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is a total nothing burger. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah. Cheaper Moloch is cool, I guess. Like, cheaper Turvagon's cool, I guess, but no meaningful changes. World Eaters. Rend and Tear. Each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack that targets a monster or vehicle until the end of the phase, improve the damage characteristic by 1. Also, strength 10. That seems insanely good. What, did they get a points increase? No, they got points decreases. They got insane decreases. Minus 40? Oh, they got buffed. So I'm sorry. So 6 Exalted 8-bound for 280 are 36 attacks on 2s at 10, 2, and then flat damage 3. Oh, sorry. My bad. This is a slaughter bound. My apologies. This is the character. Right. Sorry, the 8-bound and the slaughter bound. My apologies. What are the Exalted 8-bound's actual melee weapons? Arguably as good. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, strength 8, AP 3, flat 2 damage, anti-monster, and vehicle 3 up. Which means they're hitting 4 attacks, anti-monster, vehicle 3 up, 8, 3, 3. What does the Slaughterbound do? Once per battle at the start of the fight phase, Maul can use its ability. If it does until the end of the phase, add 3 to the attack's characteristics of melee weapons equipped by this model and gives it dev wounds. So his attack is going to be 9 attacks at strength 10, AP 2, now flat damage 3 thanks to the Exalted 8-bound ability, and dev. Ow. Ow. Spawn went up, whatever. Terminators went down, hell yeah. Angron went down, Land Raider goes along with everything else. Both 8-bounds went down. Forge Fiend went up, that's fine. Karn went up as well. This seems like a buff. Put the Zerker Glaive on it, 7 attacks base, strength 10, AP2, damage 3 before they charge into a vehicle. So it becomes strength 12, damage 4. Oh my god. Okay, I think the World Eaters are happy. I think the World Eater players are happy. And that's it. Well, that's it for these two things. There's probably some changes in the other stuff, but I'll be perfectly honest. I'm out of time right now, and any of the other erratas. Oh wait, okay. I do have to figure out what are the other new detachments. Are there new detachments? No new detachments? They're going to get released on schedule this coming Wednesday. Gotcha. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Overall, I mean, I think the changes overall are good. I think these are good changes. This seems like a fine Dastly. It's a bit light. You know, it's a bit light. I think the changes are good. It's a bit light, and a lot of it I'm not going to know how it feels until it fully releases, you know? So, we're going to have to see how this turns out in the future, but it seems fine, good, a little light, maybe, but it could be good, but some of these things I'm not 100% sure on. So, we'll see. Yeah, 10th seems to be winding down a little bit. That seems to be the main goal. All right, very well. Chat, thank you all so much for watching my lovely stream today. I have to hop on over to a meeting with my merch team. So with the meeting with the merch team, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go raid someone right now. You know who we're going to raid, chat? We're going to raid Dado. We're going to raid Dado. He's playing video game, and I know Ray has been chatting with Dado and streaming with him recently, and I know the man's doing the Destiny world, so we're gonna go say hi to him. Chat, everyone, I want you to go say hello. I want you to what is your I don't even know what the fucking raid message is gonna be. Just say hey, I guess, for the most part. That's all I got. All right, all of you have a good rest of the day. Peace out, chat.